Welcome everyone, Rilus here. Today we're talking powers of attorney. It's back to school time. A lot of you I see have kids going back to school, been traveling, getting out of the AZ heat for the weekends, been spending some time in Flagstaff along the I-40. And I've seen lots of people there that are taking kids to college, going off to school, and lots of clients going through it as well. So let's talk powers of attorney. Now, as you saw in the description and in the link to this, or in the description, there's a link to a free power of attorney. So I'm going to be showing you those forms, how to download a free power of attorney. So if you do have kids going away to college, you'll be able to get this accomplished. So let me share my screen here. Let's talk about the basics, what a power of attorney is and why it might be a good idea to get one of these if you have a kid going away to school. Let's see. There we go. So here's my friend, Mr. Estate. So a power of attorney, it's a legal document. The person that makes the power of attorney is called a principal. I use this briefcase, it's like the boss. So the principal is the person making the power of attorney. So in this case, this would be the student going away to school. Now, what a power of attorney is where they designate someone who's called an agent. So they designate someone to act upon their behalf. Now, this is important because once a person turns 18, they're technically an adult. If they're under 18 as a minor, their parents can act for them and make financial and healthcare decisions for them. But once they're over 18, the law considers them an adult. So if there was a situation where a child over 18, I guess we can call them an adult child technically, so someone over 18, if they wanted their parents to help, they would need the clear legal authority. So that's what a power of attorney does. There can be medical powers of attorney for specific medical attention, or also a financial power of attorney. So I'm going to show you how to do both of those. So if you go to our website, riluslaw.com, and you navigate over here to resources, you'll see free estate plan template. So go there. And in addition to the free powers of attorney that we're talking about today, we have a free last will and testament. Now, the last will and testament is this form here. You enter your email and we'll send you the download for the template and a video to watch on how to do that. But here's the links for the powers of attorney. You don't even have to enter your website or your email or anything. And I linked you to the Superior Court versions. So this is, let me make it a little bit, let's see, here we go. So this is a Superior Court version. You can go through, fill this out. Now I have these for free. I want to make it easy for people to do this. You know, I'm happy to help set up estate plans for people, comprehensive estate plans. But a lot of times I understand if you have a kid going away to school, you don't need to go through all of that. But it is important for them to understand what they are doing. So they are giving them, they're giving their parents or someone the ability to act for them. So this can be either a temporary one for a short period of time, or it could be a longer one. So that's something to consider. So let's go through here. So general regular power of attorney has a beginning and an end date, versus a durable power of attorney ends upon the principal's death or revocation. Now, for a kid going away to school, I think it makes sense to have an end date on it for a period of time. And also, you know, banks don't really like powers of attorney. It's not that they don't like them, they get nervous about them, just the liability of using them to conduct transactions. So you always want to keep them. I recommend about every 5 years that people update their powers of attorney. So I would put a length of no longer than 5 years on that, maybe even shorter for a college kid. You might want to look at that every year they go away, or maybe every couple of years, something like that. So the principal, this is the boss, so this would be the student going away to school, agent is the parent, probably, who they want making decisions on their behalf. And then what can they make decisions for? Personal finances, real property, personal property, business transactions, or to do and perform every and all acts required. So depending on the situation, it could be where maybe you want to have them help you just with the piece of property you own or something like that. So you might limit it, or maybe everything. General power of attorney. So if it's a general power of attorney, when is the end date? So here's the expiration. You'll put it right down here if it's going to have an end. Or if it's the durable power of attorney, then it's this is the date you sign it. And then this requires signatures of the principal, the person making it. It also requires a witness plus a notary. So you'll need to take this to a notary to sign in front of. So that's how you do the financial power of attorney. Now, in the beginning here, sorry for all the scrolling, it mentions that it's not for healthcare decisions. So for healthcare decisions, we're going to go over here. Let's go back to the website. For healthcare, I linked you to the Arizona Attorney General site. They provide a healthcare power of attorney. So the principal, we'll do it up there. The person that they're naming to act for them. Now this would be if they want to limit the care. I do not authorize. So a lot of times this is left blank. This is only if you want to limit, saying they can't do certain things. Autopsy information, organ donation. So want to be buried, cremated. And then this is not a living will. So a living will would be a good idea. A living will, that's the pull the plug one, I call it. Makes it clear that if you're terminal, that you don't want the feeding tube and those other things. But this is really a good start, this medical power of attorney. So that's it. Hope you found this helpful. If you have kids going away for school, or if you need powers of attorney yourself, you can go there. If you have not done your last will and testament, I got a free one there for you. Only takes about 10 minutes. You just need a piece of paper and a pen. Not even a printer. You can just write it out by hand by watching that video. Take 10 minutes, get your will done. Links for the powers of attorney. And then if you need more than that, we're happy to help you. Licensed here in Arizona, California, estate planning, probate, trust administration. That's all we do. Thank you. We'll see you next time.